On to target 16.10, ensure public access to information and protect fundamental freedoms in accordance with national legislation and international agreements. So 16.10.1, the number of verified killings, kidnapping or enforced disappearance, arbitrary detention and torture of journalists, associated media personnel, trade unionists and human rights advocates in the previous 12 months. It's chilling and shocking to realize that these people are constantly being killed and tortured and disappearing even in 2023 as we are now. Continued killings of human rights defenders, journalists and trade unionists mar rebuilding and recovery from the pandemic. That's one of the statements it makes there. I think it mars our ability to go forward and sustainably develop our planet in any way. According to the United Nations data, killing of human rights defenders, journalists and trade unionists have happened in over 1/3 of the UN member states from 2015 to 2021. So in over 1/3 of the member states there have been killings of people who are just trying to tell the truth and defend human rights. Over half of the human rights defenders killed or disappeared worldwide were leaders of peasant communities and land and environmental defenders. 2021 also saw an increase from 11% in 2020 to 16% in the proportion of women human rights defenders and journalists that were killed. The proportion of cases of killing of human rights defenders in the Latin American and Caribbean region compared to the global total has been steadily rising. The LAC, or as it's known, region now accounts for nearly 3 in 4 of the human rights defender killings, 74%, globally up from 1 in 2 in 2015. Just 3 countries in this region account for over 77% of globally recorded cases, so there's some serious problems in some of those countries. And another shocking statistic, there were 55 journalists killed in 2021 compared to 62 in 2020. Obviously that's an improvement, but the fact that there's 50 or 60 people killed globally on an annual basis for trying to report the truth is a shocking statistic. The next indicator we have there is 16.10.2, number of countries that adopt and implement constitutional, statutory and/or policy guarantees for public access to information. More countries have adopted legal frameworks on access to information, but some challenges remain in their implementation during the pandemic.